What's up, guys? It's your boy Chester here, and I got an amazing gameplay. Sorry, that was my phone in the background. I'm not sure if you heard it, but this gameplay was crazy. It's my personally best comeback ever. It qualifies for an amazing comeback. I'm pretty sure you guys will. It's the first battle right here. Shout out to the E guy right here, Ishan Han. Ishan Han? Yeah, him. Shout out to him. But yeah, so let's start off with my thought process right here. So like always, I want to start off with somebody big, in the background, or start off with someone in the back, all the way in the back, so I have time to spawn somebody else if needed. I recommend this strategy. I noticed that he spawns a giant in the night, so I send air troops to attack him, seeing that he won't be able to touch my troops. They get too close, I spawn the witch, Then I notice he has a baby dragon, baby D, so I had to spawn some spears minions. Spear minions. So I spawned them guys off, and starting like that, So I take the lead. I'm damaging his castle, I have both his castles under attack. The witch, he has the mini. I was a big fan of mini, but now you guys, I'm not. It takes too. I don't know. It's like the description says on the card. It's easily distracted. I'm pretty sure it says that, or I must have read that somewhere else. But yeah, I put him on the bench. I benched him, So again, with the giant, both of us, we spawn giants. I send out my minions. I let my castle take damage, he's only doing like about 150, 125 per hit, something like that. So, now his castle is really under attack, his left castle, and it goes down. Yeah. So I take the 1-0 lead, which I thought it was a 0-2 lead he took. But I'm wrong, I guess. But yeah, so I take the 1-0 lead. And I have the witch on the main castle, and then I have the spear guys. He has the electricity. I hate that electricity, really. And this is what happens. I start game watching, and if you notice, I don't know if you noticed, but my elixir bar was filled, and I hate having it full. Take advantage. You have to manage your elixir. That's the #1 thing in this game. Attack strategy, right? Attack strategy. This game is basically all about managing that E. You got to manage that E. Sometimes you got to play defensive. Sometimes you got to play offensive with the E. But check this out. Yeah. So I have his castle under attack. He sends them arrows. I'm a big swarm. I'm a big swarm. I'm a big swarm guy. I like to send my troops in packs. I like numbers. Stuff like that. So that's a big weakness I noticed like that. And that baby dragon's a big weakness of mine. So, he only has like 90 HP on his, and there's 20 seconds left. He sends everything. I'm trying to refill my E and stuff like that. So I spawned the spear arrows on that guy so I could get the baby D's distracted. And then he comes at me, giant, knocks down my tower. 10 seconds left. At this point, I'm basically like, I give up. I lost, but I was like, let me get a chance, I know my tower had more chance, and the witch takes it down, guys. This last second, literally, check it out. Stop the video, rewind it. In the last second, my witch comes through clutch. MVP of the match, golden ball winner right here. Which, yeah. But that was a crazy battle. It got me super excited. I was stoked, it's ecstatic. Oh man, that was crazy. I like saying crazy, but oh well, it was crazy, So yeah, so let's move on to the gems. I have some casings as well. I'm gonna open them. If you guys want to see some chest opening, just let me know. Drop a comment, leave a like, and if we get this to 25 likes, I'll drop some chest openings. Let me do 20 because that's a generous day. I'm being generous. If we get this 20 likes, I'll do some chest openings. So leave a like. And also let me know if you guys have any amazing comebacks. Let me know in the comments as well, because amazing comebacks are the best part, I feel like, of this game. I literally had lost all hope in that match, and I was like, hey, what the heck, I'm just gonna throw a witch out there. There's a chance maybe with this few seconds that I have that the witch can do something. Luckily I didn't spawn a giant, because then the giant would have not made it to his tower in time. So right here I'm upgrading my goblins. So yeah. But man, yes. All right, so I opened another chest. Want to test out the goblins. Got some skeletons. Not a big fan of it. Neither am I a big fan of the bomb tower. Let's go to the yeah. Let's try another battle. Perhaps, maybe. sometime soon. This is the post commentaries, guys. So you know, I kind of forgot what I did. All right, I don't know why it took that long, but yeah. So my second battle. This was a super close battle. Attack strategy again. Attack strategy. Wait until my elixir fills up. Hopefully he makes the first move. You know, but he didn't. He didn't want to make the first move, so I sent out like a weak troop, so my E can keep refilling. I noticed that he spawns that big skeleton, and I'm like, so I send the barbarians and try to trap him in hopes of beating up the witch, but it kind of doesn't go as good as I planned. Yeah, it didn't go good at all. And so I had to spawn the spear guys. Luckily, one spear is like thrown, and the witch is dead. But all that damage that he did on my left tower, you know, and then he has the goblins coming. So I'm like, fudge. So I send the minions because, you know, ground troops, and they can't touch my minions. And I have the giant in the back just so I can have time. Man, the baby D is a big. I hate it. I need to figure out how to get around splash damage, because it's something that brings down my tower, like I mentioned in the last gameplay. Not the last gameplay, but the last match I had. I like to swarm my troops, you know, it's just my strategy. It's what I prefer, you know, it's how I feel comfortable. I'm pretty sure you guys have a different style of playing. Whether it be, I don't know what exactly it could be. But yeah, dang, my phone. And so, yeah, here comes the goblin again. I'm pretty sure it's gonna knock down my tower. Oh no, it didn't. Oh, I barely did anything. 25 damage. So second time. I guess I didn't learn the first time, you know, trying to trap the witch. But yeah. So, but the minions are putting in work. Luckily, they were distracted. Yeah. So yeah. So I had the minions and the giant. I don't know why I set the minions in front of the giant. That's not a tip, guys. That's bad advice. Okay, don't. You want to set the giant in front of your troops, you know. Attack strategies right here. Take note. I hope you guys are taking notes. You know, there's gonna be a quiz at the end. I'm not playing around. All right, let's see. So yeah, so we got, like I said, my swarm, but then the freaking electricity. But he doesn't knock out all of them, luckily. So I managed, and I'm using this time to build elixir, and then I got the giant. Here comes the goblins, and I'm like, fudge. So it's 1-to-1. He has skeletons on my giant. I really can't do anything. I'd rather build elixir and build time. So I send out the witch now in order to protect my troops, because the witch has good splash damage against especially against the skeleton. So here comes the witch battle with an archer, and then a witch battle with the archer and the giants, and then a countdown. Unfortunately, it was a draw. Oh no, we go into sudden death. I always forget that. Sorry guys. Sudden death, so we get 60 seconds more of action. So we got the minions out trying to beat out the giant because he's a ground troop. And then I got the minions gonna go down to the minions because mini can't touch the minions. I got all these skeletons going down. Alright. So then now all we need is the witch. Unfortunately, can we knock her down? Fudge, we can't knock her down, so she's still able to live. And I sent out the goblins behind the witch, and this time it works quickly. Of course, the witch only had 1 HP. This big skeleton giant, I haven't even unlocked him, so I don't even know what his name is. I hate that bomb that he drops, and I hate the fact that it's really the time that they gave it, because usually that's the time that they gave the bomb to blow up, because that's the time that my troops are around it. They like perfect it. So now you see his tower is under attack, and I'm pretty sure I would have won. Or did I win? 81 HP, you guys see? After that battle that I had with the amazing comeback, and I have a draw right here, I'm like, the frustration, you know? And you're gonna learn. My last video, you guys, I should have mentioned this earlier, but in my last video, you can learn a lot from that one. It was a draw as well, I want to say. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, it was a draw. We're going to say for right now it was a draw. But I made so many mistakes. Like, I could have improved that. And I could have actually won the game in overtime 2-1. But no, it was a draw 1-1. If you guys really want to check that video out and learn, just stay tuned for this one. This one's a really action-packed video as well. But yeah, like always, you guys know the plan. Start off with someone in the back, you know, That way it gives me time to spawn anyone in front or behind them if needed. So I notice the archers are coming. I need to met witch so that so I can back up my giant. And here comes the fireballs and the arrows. Luckily I spawned the bomber, the suicide terrorist. So yeah. Oh no, the suicide terrorist is the big guy. But yeah, so you know, I didn't want my E to build up. Send out the spear guys, the archers, and the giant as a backup front man support. You know, the musketeer, man. I don't know why, but the musketeer doesn't play the same when I have him on the field. You know, when I'm going up against him. Do you ever guys feel like that? That the card doesn't play the same when you're using them than when you're going up against. I mean, the musketeer I feel is so powerful when I'm going up against, but when I play him, unless I play him incorrectly or wrong, you know, I play him, you know, I don't know, unless I play him bad. But yeah, musketeers pretty, they get me annoyed. So yeah, so I got my barbarians. Luckily I had the spear goblins in front on the deck, you know, so I could distract this distract the prince. That's a recommendation. Defensive strategy. That's more of the defensive strategy. But you guys give a little bonus for this one defensive strategy because I'm generous today. And so, yeah, you always want to distract the prince. You know, you don't want to let him build up his charge up attack because it does twice, like it says on the card. And if anything, let your giant, or sacrifice someone that's not worth that much E. But yeah, so I got a 1-0 lead, you know, but one of my towers is at 870. And so I'm going up straight, trying to go to victory, but then he's coming hard at me. You know, here comes that prince again. And I try to trap the prince, you know, with the goblins and the spear goblins and the archers, you know. And so here comes the minions, you know, just because I want to swarm them, you know, but not from one side. You know, I want to take advantage of this momentum and swarm them from both sides. So, you know, I send the archers back to back up my witch, and I send the spear goblins to also back up my witch. And then I send the goblins, but unfortunately he takes me down with some splash damage, of course, my weakness, you know. But yeah, so luckily at this point I should be playing more defensive, which is what I do. I think I set the giant in front of 2 archers. Look at me, I'm really defensive. But if he would have set that prince, I'm assuming he didn't have enough E at the time, but if he would have set that prince up like 5 seconds earlier, he probably would have he could have probably knocked down my tower. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he could have. Good game, you know. I finally found out how to send out those emojis in the text, you know. I always like to tell good games to close ones, like, you know, to the ones that keep me as suspenseful. So, you know, we open up this chest, got the skeleton, the musketeer. I guess that, I don't really want to say it's because it's on level 1 that the musketeer, well, it's now on level, no, it's on level 2. But I don't want to say it's because it's on level 2 that the musketeer doesn't perform well against me. Interesting. Okay, so guys, this is the battle that you have to learn from. I did a lot of things wrong here. 1, I swarmed. I should have played smarter. Of course, look, he baited me. He got the arrows from me, and now, you know, it didn't play out like I wanted to. Luckily, his witch is really weak, and I'm pretty sure, but he spawns the skeletons right on time. Oh, they didn't touch my tower. Good. So yeah, trying to build a squad in the background, in the back. Giant, of course, you know, I like to go in numbers. I have the spear goblins on deck. I sacrifice them just to distract the prince. But yeah, sometimes you have to let your tower take damage, you know, unless it's like at the end of the game and he's gonna win, of course. But in this case, you know, just let him take damage and let the tower defend itself. So I take a 1-0 lead. 10 seconds into the battle. No, a minute and 10 seconds into the battle. My bad. So yeah, I take a 1-0 lead. Have my giant out there doing damage. His tower is really low, 1800, 1700, dropping 1680, 1627. It's like that. He has a witch coming at me with 6 skeletons. What do? Place me down my own witch. That's what I do. You know, it's a witch on witch battle. He has that prince coming out. Of course, I'm gonna drop the goblins on the right side to distract him. You gotta learn. Hope you guys are taking notes. Like I said, there's a quiz after this battle. So the goblins distract him. I let my tower, I give my tower a little bit of backup, but I kind of hesitate. Not sure if I wanted to do that at the moment. So, you know, my goblins, my tower's still standing, 210. And so my witch is taking energy. Here comes that B. I think it's pronounced Valkyrie. That's how I'm gonna pronounce it. I don't use her, so I don't care. I don't really care about her. But she has really good area damage. Like, we'll call it splash damage right now, even though it's not called literally splash damage. But you guys know what I mean. Area damage. And so here he comes with the knight and giant. Of course, I'm gonna send out my minions because he can't touch my minions. My witch and goblins are going on the left side, and I'm pretty sure you guys are noticing now what is going on. Okay, so check out the right side. Look at my troops. I have a swarm. He was distracted on the left side. He builds a giant. He gets a dragon. But look how low HP that tower is at. 491. It's basically down. But my smart side is you guys see. I'm pretty sure you guys noticed what I did wrong here. So I got the prince, spear goblins, take him down. It's a 1-1 tie. It looks like we're going into overtime unless I can take down a tower of his, which I was not thinking. And here comes that Valkyrie with her splash damage. She's coming at my witch. She takes her down. Sudden death. All right. Sudden death. I go full force right now. I want to keep the battle on his side of the field, which is sometimes what I recommend you guys doing if you guys have enough E. If you guys don't have enough E, then don't do it, because you'll just flat out spend all your E, and he'll build up his troops, and he'll be able to come at you with the counterattack. So you guys, here comes his counterattack. Not enough E, exactly what I just said. So so I'm over here and I'm sacrificing troops on the right side just to distract him, just so my tower has enough time to knock him down, or wear him down. So I'm coming out the left side, and I don't know why I didn't think about this, but it's not until the end of the game that I noticed that his right tower has less health than his main tower. But I just want to be disrespectful. I just want to knock down his main tower. I want to go for that one. But if I would have gone for the freaking right tower, I would have probably had a better chance, seeing that it had less HP. So that's why. This is the tip. Focus on the battlefield. Don't just focus on one tower. You guys have to focus. And this is where I realized, look, I'm pretty sure I realized it. Yep. Oops. His right tower had less health. This has been your boy Chester, you guys. Like always, like, comment, subscribe. Bye.